Hello, everybody. We're back here again for the last BOXALL game of the day. We just saw a player from New South Wales slide into Western Australia, making an early start in the checking today. So I'm Amy Hubble. I'm here with Jim Verschlaus. We're here to commentate the game. I'll do the play-by-play, and Jim has kindly offered to do the color for us today, and I've heard him giving us some good Australian vocabulary today.
It's all color over here.
All color, all day. We're really excited to see these two teams face off. It will be a good game. The last game, we saw Queensland come up to 4 wins against ACT. It was a very even game, especially in the first period, and we came back around. The second period was a lot of scoring, a couple of penalties, and no change for the third period. So Queensland remains in the top position so far for this tournament. Right now, I'm going to read through the away team list, which is for Western Australia. Oh, no, that's wrong. You're going to read through the Western Australia list because Jim knows the players.
All
right, it has been already. Jim, over to you.
Team WA, we've got Nicole, quote-unquote, Bobby Clark. We've got Alicia Kelly, number 8. Number 9, Ashley Ferguson. Number 12, Sophie Reeder. Number 13, Zoe Webb. Number 15, Abby Webb. Number 16, Chloe Sayers. Number 18, Sarah Magnuson. Number 19, Michelle Clark Crompton. Number 20, try that again. Number 21, Sarah Salmons. Number 23, Claire Goward. Number 33, we've got Madeline Antle. Number 34, Mel Costal. Number 42, Danica Heary. Number 48, Molly Lakoviak, thank you. We just had breakfast together, and she just explained to me how to say her name.
Did I say it right?
You said it right, yeah. Lakoviak. Number 77, Isla Malcolm. Number 78, Kate Harper. Number 91, Marina Noddle. Number 95, Sinead Parker. Number 1, we've got Sophia McDonald. Number 31, Madeline Reid. And head coach Donald McDonald. Yes, that is his real name. Assistant coach Barry Jones, development coach Kai Zell. We've got team manager Shannon Spencer and team manager Taylor Vanderam.
And over for the New South Wales side, we have number 6, Samantha Payne. Number 7, Aj Borghese, and we're waiting for a correction on that pronunciation. Number 9, Annika Schmitz. Number 12, Charlotte Rowe. Alt captain, number 16, Cleo Mayer. Number 17, Nikita Aguirrezabal. Number 18, Jillian Murphy. Number 21, Christina Dmitriev. 22, Clara Ifrey. 23, alt captain Ava Caruso. 26, Sienna Nicholson. 29, Ellen Schmitz. 55, Eliza Ng. 56, Amy McIntosh. 62, Poppy Noon. Captain Jessica Borg wearing number 96. Emma Moonen in goal, 31. And Nayoka Wellard in goal wearing number 88. I'm not sure who will take the ice first. We'll watch for that. Head coach Anneliek Wisley, assistant coach Lindsay Fleming, team manager Natalie Caruso, and helping out the team is Alexandra Uy. Officials today are, as referee, Luke Power, and the linesmen are Hayden Rogers and Stuart Willis. We have the teams warming up. The pucks are coming in. I was just going to check eSports Desk and see how we're going for the rankings of these teams. I'm not sure if you know, Jim.
Look, let's give it a crack. I think they're both about mid-table at the moment. I think New South Wales have a game in hand potentially. And
New South Wales has 1 win, 2 losses.
There we go.
And Western Australia is sitting with 2 wins and 1 loss, so it is quite tight in points. Definitely New South Wales will want to be moving up if possible. I'm sure the home team will be doing their best to win.
I think so as well. Just going from the first game where they kind of struggled to get it together, Team WA obviously went into a pretty dominant performance against the ACT and trying to think of the other, and Victoria. Pretty dominant there. And there might be a bit of confidence because they've rolled out line 3 to start off with. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, New South Wales, we haven't really seen them tested enough to make a call on where they stand. But obviously Team WA are feeling pretty confident out here. I'll let you do the play-by-play.
That's all right. In center, we have Nicole Clark for Western Australia and Samantha Payne for New South Wales. There's a quick shot on. Not sure if that will count as a shot or not. It was a little bit to the right-hand side of the goalie. It does count as a shot on. So first shot on goes to Western Australia. Not to be confused, Western Australia is playing as the away team today. and they are on the away bench. So New South Wales, with the home bench advantage, decides to change up their lines.
Yeah, it's good having WA close to us, Amy, because we can get some player interviews and they're not too stroppy when they say us. So it's good.
All right. We have New South Wales looking to break out of their zone, passing it up to number 9, Schmitz. Schmitz makes a long pass, goes over to the stick, gets sandwiched in there. I think that was Jessica Borg, the captain. Down now on the ice, and number 15 for Western Australia, Webb, controlling that puck in the boards. Jim, I haven't found out yet. You play hockey?
I do play hockey.
As do I.
Not as well as some of these girls, but...
I don't come anywhere close to these girls, but when you fight for something in the boards, it is completely exhausting. It looks like they're not moving, but you use everything in you to fight for that puck.
Yeah, for those sitting at home, I'm about 120 kilos, 6'1", and tons of fun. So usually I'm in the boards doing those battles and completely out of breath, Amy.
We've got that puck back in Western Australia territory being controlled. I'm not sure I have that number on my list. Number 13, yes, Webb. Sorry, I keep looking at the wrong side. Number 12 moving the puck in now, Sophie Reeder. And that was stripped away and being carried behind the goal by Ferguson. And looking for an opportunity. Sorry, number 91 is there as well. That is not all. It's going to take me a minute to catch up to speed with all the players. I will do my very best. Number 9 sends a pass out front. They're really looking for an opportunity. We haven't identified the goalies in net for New South Wales. It looks like it's Naoka Wellard, who is starting in goal today. Puck being settled down by Webb. Sends it back into the defender of New South Wales, who sends it straight back down to Western Australia. I think that is Ferguson possibly picking that up and coming back up finally out of the zone with Salmons making a quick move. She does play in the AW. She's very capable, and she is moving that puck with speed, very quick feet behind the goal, coming around the other side, leaving the puck behind for her teammate. And now I've got, it's hard, you can't see here. I want to lean over the bench, but I've almost been hit a few times, so I'm trying to be sensible at the same time. Number 77 still moving that puck for Western Australia. That's Malcolm. And back out we come, leaving it behind for the defender to poke it in. And Clark Compton pokes it out. And now New South Wales trying to make a move. Number 56, Amy McIntosh, leaves it behind, goes into the zone, and she goes for a change. Salmons is going to make a nice play. Really crisp passing from Western Australia, looking to make a shot. And it goes out of their control, back to New South Wales, into the corner. Kept in easily by number 4, and sent back again. New South Wales really trying to do something. Western Australia's Nicole Clark working very hard back there at the moment, and still with the puck, trying to do something with it. It's still in the zone, trying to bobble it. Good pestering from New South Wales, but New South Wales needs to clear that, and they're not able to do so. 15, Abby Webb with the puck at the moment, passes it over to her teammates right in front. Kicked out by number 2 on New South Wales. That can't be right. Number 22, Ifrey. Another shot, another leg save, passed out front, now picked up again by Clark Compton. Oh, sorry, that's Lukoviak. I'm getting all the names wrong. Jim, I'm going to need some help at some point. Right. Western Australia dominating that, trying to make another shot, stuck in their feet. Lukoviak looking, goes a little bit beyond the stick. New South Wales trying to take it out, but leaves it behind, and finally they come out of their zone, allowing their players to go for a change. In a very dangerous moment. Shot goes wide from Western Australia. That was number 34, Postal. And here comes Schmitz. Schmitz for New South Wales, up the boards, back out front, had a teammate waiting, couldn't get the pass off in time. Back out Western Australia, passing it out. New South Wales maintaining control. Caruso, the alt captain. And now Western Australia, good pass again out to number 42, Harry. Harry passes it forward to Goward, and I think it's an offside call.
Geez, finally a stoppage, eh? That was back and forth. I'll give you maybe a quick, we'll do a few players at a time. I'll do some intros for you.
Thank you.
So yeah, you got Sarah Salmon. She's quicker than a hiccup. I think she scored 5 goals last time, and she was just incredible. And we've got Marina Noddle heading out to the centre. She's tougher than a $2 steak.
I heard you talking about Noddle in the last game. Did they play earlier today, Western Australia?
They did, yeah. So we've gone and had some breakfast. And they've had a bit of a reset, bit of a nap in their cars, I think. And they're back to try and take on New South Wales here.
They've had a 2-game day, but they're not looking tired at all, which is good for them. New South Wales moving into Western Australia territory, shoveled out by, I think that was Ashley Ferguson. And New South Wales trying to set something up. The sticks everywhere. Western Australia really taking good control. McIntosh trying to take a shot. Moved out of the way by Western Australia. Kelly sending that out again to Noddle. Noddle toe drag. Beautiful stick handling. Good pass. The crowd's just going crazy with that. Good pass out to Sophie Reeder. She's in the boards. There's an arm in the air. Looks like what the call is going to be is interference.
Yeah, it was a big hit from behind. Yeah, hit her like last week's rent, I think. It was straight through her there.
I think that's number 55 in the penalty box for interference, Eliza Ng. And we have been having a lot of trouble with the penalty clock, so we'll look for 7:14 for that penalty to come clear unless it comes out sooner. Western Australia not able to control that face-off win. Webb picks it up. She is quick. Webb moving through players, looking for that power play goal if they can get it. Passes it back out to number 15, Webb. So both of the Webbs out there. Number 12 moving it in. Webb keeping it in. New South Wales clearing the puck finally. Webb number 13 chasing it down. You know the two apart? We have
no.
13 and 15. All right.
It's incredibly difficult to tell the two apart.
Zoe and Abby Webb both on the ice together, moving that puck out. Good pass up to Clark Compton, another AW player. She drags that in front. Good save by Wellard. And controlling the puck, number 95, Sinead Parker, looking for something. Passes it to her teammate. Clark Compton is there. She's going to fight for that. Sweeps it out. Controlled by New South Wales. Stopped by 48, Volkoviak. That one's stuck behind the goal. And Western Australia doing everything they can to capitalize on this power play. That one's swept out right in front of the goalie again. And over to the defender. Malcolm's passing that out. Good hard shots coming from Western Australia. New South Wales playing the box formation, doing what they can to stop anything from happening. There is on the clock. What was the time I said? 7-something.
7-something. That's right. 7 soon.
I already forgot what
it's almost over.
It's very, very convenient that I forgot what I was saying. We'll wait for the player to come out of the box. Even though it's cleared on the scoreboard, it's not time from them yet. Western Australia sends that shot hard back into the corner. Number 77, Malcolm's sending it back out again. And we're sitting back there. Trying to set up a play. Malcolm again with the puck. Off of the boards. Back around. There's 2 players in front of the net. Good rebound. Opportunity. And New South Wales finally clears the zone. Captain of Western Australia, number 21, Salmons, re-entering the zone immediately. Leaving it over to Clark Compton. Salmons takes a shot. Hits her teammate, number 91, Noddle. And Noddle takes a shot. That one goes behind the goal. And shoveled and tipped out by Western Australia by Salmons. Here comes Schmitz. Schmitz had a really good game against Queensland that I watched. That one, she hits the back of the net. And a whistle for slashing.
I think it's a slash. Yeah.
Are we going to be visited here yet?
Yeah, it's I think we are.
So we are in the penalty box for the visiting team, which is Western Australia. And I see a number 12 headed our direction. Sophie Reeder, 2 minutes for slashing. It is very strange to be in the box with the players and to talk about them.
Yeah, it is.
Right in front of their faces.
Oh, we can get a quick interview from Sophie Reeder once she fixes her ribbon.
But face-off won by New South Wales over to Mayer. Mayer does a D-to-D pass. New South Wales shooting. Oh, and a goal! Was too short to talk to Reeder in the penalty box. A goal from New South Wales. They're extremely thrilled. not expecting to get points on the board that early.
No, and I think it kind of got redirected off a helmet or shoulder or something like that, and just kind of hit that weird angle where a goalie would never see it. I mean, we barely saw it from the penalty box, and it kind of, yeah, just went straight through.
6:34 in the first period. New South Wales up 1 over Western Australia. Setting up for face-off. Looks like Eliza Ng in the center. That one won by Western Australia, initially controlled by New South Wales. Picked up again, lots of pressure. Deed deciding to take it into the New South Wales territory to settle that puck. Ifree sending it back around to Noon, and that one pops out to Western Australia to settle it. They're getting good pressure from Ng. And now New South Wales re-entering the zone. Lukoviak going to pick up the puck. She has Harper likes to send it back in the other direction. Backhanded around by Webb. Out to 62. Poppy Noon sent back into the corner for Dmitriev. And Dmitriev battling Webb for that puck at the moment. Has support. Back around. New South Wales going to pick it up now. Big hit into the boards as far as a non-checking league goes. McIntosh fighting for it. New South Wales, good pass. Still in the zone. Backhanded by Ng. He's having a great shift out there. Western Australia back to Ifree. Ifree takes a shot. Good save. And back down the ice we go. Ifree resetting for New South Wales. That's number 1 in net. I don't think I said Sophia McDonald in goal for Western Australia.
Yeah, that's her.
Abby Webb with the puck. Has time, has space. Looking around. Leaves it for New South Wales. Number 21, Dmitriev. Dmitriev popped out. She got it out to the point. The pop bike out of control. Western Australia is partially going for a change. The Webb sisters are there. Passing it out.
We've got Abby Webb has the bun, Zoe Webb has the ponytail. There's our little hat.
Are they twins?
Sisters.
Just sisters, okay.
Yeah.
All right, McIntosh. There is, I think, a McIntosh on each team today as well, which adds to our fun for commentating. And comes out of the zone, and Goward now going for it. One-on-one, takes a shot, goes wide into the boards behind the goal. 95 sending it, whiffing on the puck, New South Wales. Back out to the feet of number 13, Webb. And out we come again. Being chased by Payne. Blocked by Payne as well. But Western Australia in control. Parker keeping it in this time. Parker controlling that. Sorry, they're going to want to break out of the zone. They do break out on the far side of the ice from us. New South Wales coming back at it. And coming back in, Caruso, the alt captain, and just trying to get that to her player, but picked off. Player down. There will be a penalty.
Yeah, it's interference or something like that.
Interference call back into the penalty box. Here comes number 13,
Zoe
Webb.
Webb. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're right.
For 2 minutes or less for interference. So a second power play opportunity for New South Wales at this moment. They did score. 1 shot, 1 goal for New South Wales so far. That one cleared easily by Western Australia. The puck's gone all the way down the other end. New South Wales going. Salmons has it, pulls it out, looking for a shorty. Taken away by New South Wales, but again, controlled by Malcolm. Salmons trying to do something with it. New South Wales moving out of the zone, coming our direction. Big hit into the boards in front of us. Schmitz and Malcolm totally collided. Both of them popped back up. Bit of snow, but nothing else. Webb trying to take that out. Comes out of the zone. Again, short-handed. Western Australia moving the puck on the stick of Salmons. Salmons trying to they're just pushed over. There's going to be a penalty on New South Wales now. Salmons is down, looking quite uncomfortable. I think she will get up, but that was a pretty big rolling hit.
I think she might have got clotheslined there a little bit or something. I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't just 2. But yeah, it's been end-to-end action, hasn't it, Amy? We basically haven't had a chance to chat about anything other than play-by-play. But Yeah, I think WA need to really put the screws in here a little bit. I think they came in expecting the win, and they found themselves one down.
Is that Chloe Meyer? I think the old captain going to the box for 2 minutes
I
for
believe
holding.
So. 1-something. What's it?
1-6.
1-6.
Yep,
there you go.
Here we go, deep in New South Wales territory now. Number 91 winning that face-off. Noddle off the boards. We are 4-on-4 hockey for a little bit. I'm going to let Jim decide when the player's going to be released. But yeah, he's having a chat, trying to control that microphone.
Hey, good interference. Fuck it. You
All
gotta win
right.
it, Zach, so don't worry about it.
Western Australia trying to set something up. Back out to Magnuson. Magnuson to Noddle. Noddle sends it back into the zone. 26 Nicholson passing it over to Schmitz. Schmitz has been excellent in this tournament so far. Big pass sticked down by McIntosh for Western Australia. And Western Australia's Noddle trying to bring it out of the zone, but Schmitz is there to keep it in. Trying to get that to Caruso, wasn't able to do so. We've got Kelly with the puck. Good look, long pass, but straight out to New South Wales. Ning sending it in to Magnuson. We had to clear the penalty box there, and I was not watching the clock. We have 1:44 remaining in the first period, so we should be 5-on-4 now in favor of Western Australia. Clark Crompton setting something up, trying to anyway, but she's pressured behind the goal. And back around the other direction. Salmons is there, so she's okay. She's playing. And the puck comes back out of Western Australia's zone. And New South Wales chasing it down at the same time. Lakoviak in control, however. Lakoviak sends it across the ice. Bit hard for Noddle to take it. Pops back down. Number 7, Borghese for New South Wales. Trying to move it out. Kept in easily by Western Australia. Behind the goal again we go.
Yeah, only 1 minute left. 1 minute, I should say, left of this one, Amy. I think WA are going to want one here. I mean, you got Marina Noddle with the puck just cruising around. But, yeah, as I said before, a little bit complacent in this first period, Team WA.
That one kicked out of the zone. Back to Western Australia. Lakoviak and Noddle off of the skate of Murphy. Back into the zone. Lakoviak's going to chase it down. She has Murphy there to fight for it. It's loose. It's in the boards. And coming back the other direction. Western Australia looking to clear that puck out. They do onto the stick of Salmons. We know Salmons can be quite fast. She backhands it into the corner and she goes for a change with her line mates. New South Wales trying to set up something else. Tapped out again. Webb's going to chase that down. I don't think I'm going to try to distinguish the Webbs.
Webb squared.
That is the end of the first period. It's going to take me a while to learn all the names, I think. But at least we've got 2 named Webb, so we can't go wrong.
Yeah, you've got a 50% chance of getting it right.
We've got a couple of Macintoshes on each team. I mean, we can just we'll just make it work. It's 6 shots for Western Australia, 1 shot for New South Wales, and 1 goal for New South Wales.
Yeah, I think after that goal, I'm not sure if you noticed there, but as soon as that goal went in, sort of WA sort of got on their heels a little bit there, and you know, they didn't put a shot on after that, and they were kind of pretty reserved after that point as well. So, you know, did they put the brakes on? Who's to know? But they kind of went into their shell a little bit, and I think they just needed to, you know, keep going, really.
I found there was a lot of confusion on a number of the places. Really good passing from Western Australia. You can't critique them at all for that. They're setting it up a little bit, sometimes putting a little bit too much on a pass, but other than that, I mean, they're really looking. They know each other clearly.
Yeah.
They know each other. They know where their players are going to be.
Yeah, and I think the New South goalie has been pretty standout. You know, as we know, WA can put on some pretty creative shots and didn't bother her at all. Cool, calm, and collected. So yeah, full credit to her there. But yeah, going 1-0 to the home, quote-unquote home side, New South Wales against WA, who haven't managed to score just yet.
Do you have a feeling you think the same goalies will remain in net throughout the game?
I think so. I've only really seen the goalies change either way when it's been a bit of a blowout. So if one team's up by a lot, they'll change the goalie out, just keep them warm, and vice versa. Obviously, if a goalie's been completely lit up, whether or not it was their fault, they've kind of been taken out of net just to do a bit of a reset, I think.
We've seen Queensland, for example, will play their other goalie just to give them some time to play. But yeah, probably in a close competition like that, the further you get along in the competition, it's harder to do that.
Totally, and you want to be playing both goalies because you don't want an injury to happen late. The other goalie comes out completely frozen stiff and kind of isn't really ready for the game speed or whatever, or how the players are playing around them, and vice versa, right? Players play different in front of different goalies, so you kind of want to get them used to everything.
We can be relieved. We've got somebody in here to run the penalty box for us now.
Yeah, it is only Brendan, but budget restraints, I guess.
I don't know Brendan, so I'm not going to call him only Brendan, but thank you for being here nonetheless.
No, yeah, I think the penalty clock has been acting up a little bit. Zoe Webb may have jumped out a bit early. Not that it really affected anything, but it's the clock is not a reliable narrator.
We have Noddle facing off against Samantha Payne for New South Wales. That one won by Noddle, sent over to the boards, picked up by Murphy. Murphy trying to control it. Big battle on the boards. Noddle knocks it out. And number 22, Ifree, sends it forward to, I think, Schmitz. I think there are 2 Schmitz players as well. Yes, there are on, on New South Wales. Noddle coming the other direction, trying to bring it in. She takes a little shot, goes into the board, sticks under the Zamboni gate, and she's trying to pop that out again, but it's controlled by New South Wales. Fortunately, just kept hitting the back of the goal. Kept in by Zoe Webb, back over to Reeder, past Reeder, over to Ferguson. Ferguson takes a shot. That one goes up. Noddle trying to do something with it. Quite a dangerous situation. She takes a shot again. I think that hit the post.
I think that hit the goalie.
Oh, did it?
I
heard
stick
it hit
as
something.
well.
Yeah, it definitely hit something. Good save then, if that's if it did go at the goalie. And again, fighting in the boards. Ifree.
Sophie Reeder, I believe, from what I can see.
Yeah. And Salmon's now with the puck, trying to get it out to Malcolm, possibly trying to take a second shot. And she's down. But good saves by Wellard.
Incredible saves. Just, it's one thing to get that first shot, but then to read your own rebound, see that she's going 5-hole again, to move across and get it again, especially against Sarah Salmons. We know she can be deadly. Full credit to the goalie there. That was incredible.
Wellard has been excellent in the tournament. That face-off won by New South Wales. Kept in by Western Australia. Salmon's going for it. She's got the puck. She's going to try to pop that out, but now an opportunity for New South Wales. They move it out of the zone finally and taken away quite quickly by Lakoviak. Lakoviak sends it in. Malcolm's going to chase, but not fast enough. An icing call.
Yeah, it wasn't much in that, I think. But yeah, it does go for icing all the way back down for Team WA, who are just desperate for that first goal.
And here we are in Western Australia territory. They will be working to get that out quickly. Salmons will take the face-off against England. And Salmons, I think, got there first. Goes back behind the goal. Webb's going to battle for that. New South Wales trying to pop that puck out, trying to take a shot. Goes back into the boards again. A little bit of a physical contact and a lost stick by Malcolm with her hands in the air to say, look, I didn't do anything wrong. Borghese from New South Wales fighting against Salmon. She's keeping that puck in valiantly, but Clark Compton scoops it out, passes it across, just intuitively knowing that Salmons is going to be able to get there, and she does. Passes it back out to Malcolm, and a goal. The house is on fire.
Isla Malcolm has an absolute cannon on her. And we haven't seen it so far in this competition. I believe that might be her first. And I'm surprised because, she has one of the best shots in this team. And she just puts it just above the pad, straight through for a goal. We're even Stevens here.
See if you can pick up who had the assist. I'm pretty sure it will go to Salmons, possibly also Webb.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I think Zoe Webb, possibly she came in second. I always watch to see who comes in to celebrate. That face-off controlled by number 12, Charlotte Rowe, taking control of that. Backhand across from Borghese, back into Rowe. Rowe behind Wellard. Back around the other side. New South Wales trying to get out of their territory. It is tied 1-1 at 12:33 in the second period. Shots 8-1. So New South Wales being held to one shot in this game. 1 goal so far. Backhand from Western Australia and comes out of the zone. Official has to jump out of the way. Schmitz passing it back to Rowe off of the skate of Clark. And back again. Payne coming at Zoe Webb, but not able to interfere with it. And back into the corner for Magnuson.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
This is the third WA line, so they don't get played as much. But it's super great to see just how much they want the puck, especially Bobby Clark buzzing around. She, for those who know Bobby, she never runs out of energy, and very much so here. But
did you see that?
New South managed to
they capitalized on it. Got a bit messy in front of the goalie, and there was a little bit of an opening to the right-hand side of the goalie, and New South Wales was able to scoop that in. They also collected 2 shots on that, so they are up 2-1 now in this game.
Yeah,
with 3 shots. Pretty
messy little passage of play there. I think the line 3 can get them with the chaos a little bit, but unfortunately there just got a little too chaotic, and didn't really work out for them that time.
When you find who got the goal and the assist, please let us know. Back to New South Wales winning that face-off, and Ifrey now moving the puck forward. That energized them. Shot by Ifrey, and a save again by McDonald. McDonald looking for the puck is there.
Puck somewhere there.
Somebody's a bit up. She's not looking really great at the moment. She's not getting up.
I think there's a bit of maybe injured herself, potentially got hit somewhere where she wasn't expecting. I mean, goalies have a lot of pads on them, but sometimes not that many pads.
She was in butterfly position. She's taken off her glove. Just having a look to see if she's okay. All right, she's up, and she'll be okay. So we will continue with McDonald in goal.
Yeah, I think maybe just a little bit of a shock or something like that. But yeah, she's all good to go now.
All right, number 62, keeping that in for New South Wales, Poppy Noon. And coming back, not coming back, staying in the zone nonetheless. New South Wales keeping the pressure up. They've put Caruso's playing back a little bit, and a whistle now. And we don't know why there's a whistle.
Not sure.
Referee, I don't know. I think it was a bad whistle, possibly.
Yeah. Someone just got a bit excited, maybe. Maybe some Eastern States bias. Who knows?
Is he going to say something?
Not really sure.
No.
Not really sure. Maybe he just thought everyone was doing really well and needed a quick break.
I'm going to try to pick up the information on that goal from the sports desk if I can, and I will let you know as soon as I can.
Yeah, we're back to a defensive zone face-off for Team WA.
WA wins that face-off. We come back to number 62, Noon. Noon sends it back into the corner. Will be picked up by 12, Reader. And Western Australia taking control with Noddle. Noddle passing across to the alt captain, Ferguson. Ferguson trying to take a shot, blocked by Caruso. Caruso getting there first. She wants to control that, but Noddle gets there first. Noddle looking for an opportunity, would like to even that score up. Backhand and a goal by Noddle. And a figure skater, Sully. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, also not a figure skater, so must have seen that on Blades of Glory or something, because, really pulled that one out of the hat. Yeah, Marina Noddle, known for those creative, crafty goals, slips it on through.
That second New South Wales goal was from number 6, Payne. Payne scored the goal with an assist from Schmitz.
Yep.
Although it doesn't say which number Schmitz, but that was the first goal for Payne of the tournament.
And I think that was, I'm going to take a shot in the dark here, I think Ferguson to Noddle who buried it on that second one.
I think that you are correct. So we are tied 2-2. Shots are 9 Western Australia. They take another shot and a good save by Wellard.
Yeah, Isla Malcolm starting to shoot, which should put the Willies in any team because she has, as I've mentioned, a complete cannon on her. Some laser beams maybe coming out from Isla Malcolm.
Salmons wins that face-off against Payne, and we're coming back around behind the New South Wales goalie. Malcolm tried to stop it, couldn't. New South Wales trying to move it out. They eventually get that out of the zone. That was number 29, Schmitz. Payne putting pressure on Schmitz, picking it up. She tries to take a shot, just not enough on it. A second shot. That one goes into the glass and coming back out on the stick of Western Australia. They're having a good look. Get it back to Salmons. Salmons entering with speed. Poked away by number 12, Rowe. Back around to Malcolm. Malcolm with an opportunity, but she's got a lot of pressure on her. And good fighting. There's so many players. They're a bit bunched up. A big shot into the boards. Slapper from number 18, Magnuson. You just hear that crack. Malcolm trying to kick it out to Salmons. Salmons trying to take control. Zoe Webb shot. But that was sticked down by New South Wales before it got to the goal. Salmons again picking it up. She's an incredible player. Rowe trying to stop her. Salmons comes around the other side and gives it a go. Kicked, she still has that puck. She gets it back over and she tries again to take a shot. New South Wales wants to move it out, but Malcolm keeps it in easily. Western Australia going for a change while they can and allowing finally number 16, Mayer, to do something with it. That one was a strange hit there. It was like somebody hit the back of the stick.
Yeah.
Back into Western Australia territory. They're going to try to move that out. Getting a little bit of pressure from Annika Schmitz. And stays in. Western Australia again. Webb with the puck. Caruso is there, trying to create trouble if she can. Picked up on the other side by New South Wales. Pops out back to Ifrey. Ifrey keeping that in. So New South Wales controlling a bit better than they have in the past. Back out, stopped by Borghese. A shot and a goal by New South Wales Borghese. Amazing. I'm going to guess that's her first goal of the tournament.
Yeah, it kind of looks like from the celebration. I think it was just kind of positional play there. Someone needed to meet that player. I couldn't see who it was taking the shot. Borghese potentially. Needed to meet that play. Needed to put some pressure on her. But it seemed that whoever was in that slot or whoever should have been there wasn't there. And like the kid that fell out of the tree just wasn't in it.
We are 3-2 in favor of New South Wales at the moment. We're just waiting for a quick update. When the officials talk to the other side of the bench, to the scorekeepers, we can't always hear how they're calling the goals, so we don't necessarily have all the information right up to date. So we are looking along with you at eSports Desk. Payne controls the face-off, goes back to New South Wales, but it's just sitting there for here now. And Schmitz, number 29, moving it into the zone. Back over to the other boards, kept in by New South Wales, trickling there. The goalie finally gets up and moves it out of the way. A little bit of a dangerous situation. New South Wales kept it in again, but it comes back to Payne. Payne sends it in deep. Number 18, Magnuson with the puck now, trying to send it back out. Ifrey with the puck, whiffs on the puck, takes a second attempt at it. Payne sends it forward, redirection, save by the leg pads of McDonald. Into the other boards. Payne's doing everything she can to interrupt that play, but New South Wales is going to come out with it. Number 16 moving the puck, Sayers, and into the zone, going behind the goal. Puck is not in control. Western Australia trying to get in control of it. Finally they do. Backhand blocked by New South Wales. Number 62, Poppy Noon, she's showing what she can do. Bumping the player off the puck, but number 91 backhand into the goalie, unseen, pops straight back out for a huge rebound, and New South Wales skating it to safety now. Jillian Murphy with the puck, sends it in and goes for a change. 16, Chloe Sayers looking for an opportunity, getting it up to Noddle. Noddle taking her time, bumping it out to Ferguson. Ferguson all alone, save, good save by Wellard. There was an opening there, but nothing happening. Big whistle.
Yeah, look, Ferguson sort of, I don't think she expected the pass and sort of put it out ahead of herself a little too far. Couldn't quite corral it, couldn't quite control it. You know, still got somewhat of a shot on, but yeah, didn't quite go all the way through.
I finally got information on that last goal by New South Wales. It was indeed Borghese's first goal of the tournament, and she was assisted by Schmitz and Ifrey. And again, it never says which Schmitz is there, but I'm sure that the sisters know if they're...
Either Schmidt's sister that you're the biggest fan of, they're the ones that got it.
I'm not going to declare any preferences as I don't want to make any enemies in this tournament. Sarah Salmons, big pass over to Lukowiak. Lukowiak having a look and picked off, and a shot goes behind the goal. New South Wales doing the most. Number 9, Schmitz. Kept in again for a moment by number 16, but picked off again by Salmons. Salmons gets it over to Clark Compton. And a goal from Clark Compton. If they call it, they do.
Geez, that was one from pretty far out, but picked that little spot just above the goalie's shoulder there, and yeah, look, you got to grip it and rip it sometimes, and Michelle Clark Compton gripped it and yeah, ripped it.
That will be an assist to Sarah Salmons, and possibly also to Webb. We'll see. We'll see how they call it.
Yeah, that was just good stuff. I don't think she was expecting a shot like that.
And it was a bit bouncy as well.
It was, yeah, a bit of a knuckle puck coming through, and you know, as a goal, you kind of, do you drop, do you stay up? Who knows?
We are tied 3-all, New South Wales and Western Australia. 14 shots from Western Australia, 6 from New South Wales. Face-off is Payne and Noddle, controlled by Western Australia. Webb going in now, stopped at the blue line, and there's going to be a penalty probably on Western Australia.
I'm not really sure how that happened.
What is the call, though?
I'm not really sure. Last I saw was Abby Webb with the puck, and then...
Tripping call.
Tripping, yeah.
On the blue line.
Okay.
So we have Webb in the penalty box with us for 2 minutes or less. Cruz is going to take the face-off for New South Wales, and probably Noddle for Western Australia on the penalty kill unit. We've seen Western Australia be quite strong on the penalty kill.
Yeah, let's call it a power kill,
I
reckon.
Power kill, that's a term I picked up here in Perth so far this week. And I've seen quite a lot of it from Western Australia, the under-15s practicing that power kill. That one just comes out of the zone. Ferguson's trying to take it back in and go for a change. New South Wales has a moment to reset, and I'm not sure if the penalty clock is working properly or not, but Noddle is doing everything to keep that in New South Wales territory, trying to pass that over to Salmons, but picked off now by number 16 for New South Wales. Cleo Meyer battling in front of us. And back around we go, Payne and Salmons. Players would know each other well. Salmons being pressed into the boards now and still battling for it. She is tenacious. Puck has come loose. Malcolm is there to help. Salmons still trying to move that. New South Wales player lost their stick. And I'm hearing a noise in the stand that sounds like the buzzer.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking as well.
Shot from Lukowiak. Back around the other side. Lukowiak still going for it against Cleo Meyer. Lukowiak down. Picked out by Caruso. Caruso gets it back to Schmitz. Schmitz moving the puck, but Clark Crompton there ahead of her. Moving it back to Western Australia. In and out of the zone they go, and they are offside.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a break here. Yeah, as you said, Sarah Salmons, there is just tenacity there. She's... Yeah, I don't know where she gets it from. She's like a dog on bin night, you know, just after it.
Can you explain?
Well, dogs don't like the bin man, so they go after him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said a dog on midnight.
Oh, bin night.
Oh,
sorry,
midnight.
Bin night.
I heard midnight. I was like, is that?
The dog at midnight keeps me up, but yeah,
right.
It's not really.
All right, so player's about to clear the box, so I'm standing back. I can't see as well as Jim can because I'm half the height. But it's not about me. It's about the players. That one comes out to New South Wales. Number 18, Murphy, moving that puck over to Rowe. And I believe another offside call. Zoe Webb now clear of the penalty box, so I can gain a vantage point.
Gain the height advantage,
I think I
finally.
need to go up on the camera.
yeah, you get up on the sizzle lift and I'll tell you what's happening at ice level.
That's great. It is fun being this close to the action. I've never had such a great experience commentating, and I'm really enjoying this.
No, I thought it'd be an Alabaster nightmare, but it's actually been pretty good.
It is quite fun. Sometimes wish I had my helmet on, but that's all right. That one being shoveled out by Western Australia, back down into New South Wales territory. And Ifree moving fast with the puck, has Malcolm there, but she's able to get it out, backhanded out of the zone, over to Caruso. Caruso with speed, collecting that, has some space. She sends it across in front of the net. The goalie comes out and freezes it. Good move by Sophia McDonald.
Yeah, just towed it there. That was a pretty impressive little bit of agility.
Caruso is quite fast, very agile, as you say, Jim.
I don't have something offhand cleverer than a fox with a PhD. There you go.
Did you make that one up just now?
Just on the fly, yeah. What's clever? What do clever people have?
Fox with a PhD.
There you go.
That one goes back across in front of the goalie. I'm trying to come the comeback, and I can't. I do have a PhD, but I am not a fox.
Yeah, cleverer than Amy with a PhD. There you go.
Here we go. Number 77 Malcolm moving into the zone. We've seen what she can do already. She's trying to get away from those New South Wales players, passes it to Clark Crompton, and Salmon's there right in front of the net, can't get the shot off. Back into the corner to Malcolm. Malcolm stops it for Salmons. Salmons, toe drag, coming back out, positioning herself, patient, taken away by Caruso. I think Caruso and Salmons are quite well matched. That one stopped by Malcolm in the boards, sent back around the other way. Borg was there trying to help. A little bit difficult to see. Number 62 passes it out to 96 Borg again, and it's in the zone now for New South Wales, deep behind the goal while they go for a change. Big hit in the corner right there. Two players down, trying to get up, and the puck is gone the other direction. Noddle is going to collect it, trying to bring it to safety. There is an arm in the air. It's going to go against New South Wales, so we are not going to be visited here.
No.
Interference call on New South Wales. Looks like number 23, possibly Ava Caruso, going to the penalty box. No, wrong name. Schmitz, I see on the back of the jersey. Ellen Schmitz, 29. We'll see if it's up on the board there. It is, 2 minutes. Number 12 taking the face-off now, Sophia Reeder. Against Borg. Power play Western Australia. Again, the away team, but Webb barely controls that, keeps it in the zone nonetheless. And coming back out again. Two players, a little bit of confusion for New South Wales, but a save. And a whistle.
Didn't quite see it. I think he thought the goalie had it. She thought she had it.
She didn't control it. It was still loose, but that's all right. He's smiling. Gesturing with Western Australia to make sure they don't want to make a change. New South Wales, last right of change as the home team. And here we go again. Reeder again against now Payne. That one back to Webb. Webb taking a shot. I cannot see around the official. Back behind we go. Number 9 sending it back out to number 12 Reeder. Reeder taking shots into the back of the net. 12 again shoveling it out and picked up by Webb. Coming loose. Parker gets there first. New South Wales finally clears it, but we had other Webb back and ready to pick that up, and so they can re-enter quickly. Reeder trying to move that, but nice play by number 16 Mayer for New South Wales, getting that into the zone. Noddle now in control. 16 chasing, 22 Ifree chasing, big hit into the, well, she slid into the boards. I saw it coming, saw my life flash before my eyes, and here we go. Taking a shot and a goal from number 12, Sophie Reeder.
Sophie Reeder just puts it low and hard. Goalie was caught moving, slips right on by her, and goes through to a goal to put WA up.
Power play goal, that is. We'll try to figure out who the assists will go to. We have 1:29 remaining in the second period. 15 shots for Western Australia, 7 shots, so less than half for New South Wales, but we have a tied game. Oh, sorry, 4 goals for Western Australia, 3 to New South Wales. New South Wales is playing incredibly well today. Clark taking that face-off against Ng. Puck comes straight back our way and pops into the air. Clark still battling for it. That one handled by Aguirrezabal for New South Wales. And over to Poppy Noon. Noon is down and arms in the air. There will be a penalty coming to Western Australia. So back into our box as soon as they touch that puck. And they have done so and taken another hit at the same time. So the Koviak just bodied that player while taking control of the puck. Here we have number 78, Harper, coming to the penalty box with us, and I haven't heard the call yet.
New addition to the penalty box. Don't think we've seen you yet, Kate.
2 minutes for tripping on Harper from Western Australia, putting New South Wales, who are down by 1 point, into a power play position into Western Australian territory. Caruso is down there, and good move by Sarah Salmons. She decides to take control, going for a shorty. She backhands it, goes up into the glass and over. Caruso very aware. There's a lot of adrenaline in this place. 49 seconds remaining in the second period. Malcolm pushes the player into the boards and is going to have a penalty. We're going to have 2 people. We're going to have a 5-on-3 for Western Australia in just a moment.
Yeah, Malcolm is tough as they come, and running into her in any case is not fun for anybody.
We're gonna get crowded in here in a moment.
Yeah, it's nice and warm in here, but.
So a goal and a penalty for Malcolm so far in this period. 2 minutes on 77 for interference that time. We have 5 people in the penalty box, including the 2 commentators, the person running the penalty box, and the 2 people on the penalty. Here we go, New South Wales over to Payne with an opportunity now. 5-on-3, as we said, for New South Wales. Shot from number 16 in the save. Back around behind the goalie, looking to clear it. Noddle with the, that's not Noddle, it's Koviak, comes out of the zone. New South Wales will have to chase it down. 23 seconds remaining in the period. And New South Wales trying to set up a play. They have a lot of space to do so. Caruso, just interrupted by Noddle. Noddle's telling her player what to do. Sent back, gets past Mayer, back down to Payne. Payne very patient, but sends a nice pass over to Schmitz. Noddle trying to take Schmitz off of that play and does so successfully. I'm moving. People are moving everywhere. I don't know, Jim's going away. I'm by myself, that's the end of the period. So that was a very exciting second period. We have 15 minutes on the clock. I will be back for the third period with somebody, hopefully, or a few players in the penalty box with me. We will start that third period with 2 penalties on Western Australia, New South Wales 5-on-3. Score currently 4 for Western Australia, 3 for New South Wales. We'll see you shortly. Or you?
Yeah, welcome back to the third and potentially final period of this tilt between Team New South Wales and Team WA. You'll notice that in the box with us we have Isla Malcolm and Kate Harper. Not serving a penalty or anything, just kind of coming in to get some specialist one-on-one advice from Amy and I.
Not from me, maybe from you.
The irony is, though, they're both better than me. But anyway, get some tips from wherever you can find them at this stage. Amy.
Salmons wins that face-off for Western Australia. It is a 5-on-3, so Western Australia wants to control that puck as much as possible, and they clear that. Almost a shot on, just went a little bit wide of the goal, and Payne picking that up. That was a high-intensity period that we just witnessed. There was a lot of scoring. Again, to remind everyone at home, it is now 4 Western Australia, 3 New South Wales. Quite a close game, and New South Wales on a 5-on-3, looking to take advantage of that. There's 25 seconds remaining on that first period. We have penalty, and we have 2 players here in the penalty box with us in the commentary booth, but we're not interviewing them at the moment.
No, we might wait for the end of the game for that one, Amy.
So here we go, Lukoviak picking that up and clearing that. New South Wales needs to chase that down, and while they do that, we have the first period on Harper ending, and Harper is clear. And now we are 5-on-4 for another 15 seconds. It's just a bit hard for us to watch while we're standing clear of the bench, so forgive us. New South Wales re-entering Western Australia territory. They had cleared it down to the other end just momentarily, but they're not able to do a whole lot with this penalty that had gone against Western Australia. Now we have an offside. Was it offside?
Oh, too many men. Too many people.
Too many players. So we will be welcoming somebody else fresh back into the box and letting New South Wales have another power play. Malcolm straight back into the box with us.
Enjoyed her time with us so much the first time. She selflessly said, you know what, I'll go back.
She asked us to be her friend, and here we are spending some quality time together.
I mean, I would say time and place, but yeah, I guess.
Here we go. Deep in Western Australia territory now. Off to the blocker side of Sophia McDonald. That one won by New South Wales. Taken back to number 12, Rowe. Rowe making a move. Noddle keeping her away from the puck. Ing going in for it, but Rowe coming back. A good shot, good leg save there by the goalie. That one going back behind the net. We're up to 10 shots now for New South Wales. They player pushed down in front of the goal. Good defense by Western Australia. And number 12, Rose, still battling for that puck. It's on her skate. She allows her teammate, number 18, to pick it up, coming across and just out of the zone, causing New South Wales to reset. 1:24 remaining in the power play for New South Wales. Sending it back in is Ing, and chasing it down is Clark Compton. Yes, Clark Compton. Sorry, I'm getting my 12s and 19s on mixed up. It's a long day, and we have another game. That one cleared by Western Australia. Rowe taking her time to pick it up. She's been on the ice for a while. She might be looking for a change as well. Ing's still on there. That bounces off of the boards. Opportunity for Lukoviak, but Ing picks it off. Ing's going to enter that territory just to try to get around Webb and Clark Compton. She's still staying on that puck despite this huge pressure from Western Australia. Western Australia clears that. Payne's going to chase it down. Salmons is going to get there faster. She is so fast. She gets out in front. That puck redirected. She backhands it. Not able to get the goal. Coming back out. Kept in on the line by Webb. Back around to Clark Compton. I would like to talk about an interview I had, if I get a moment. I had an interview with Noddle during the break.
I'm surprised you're still not in it. It's hard to get her to stop talking.
Noddle wanted me to clarify her celebration.
Oh.
It was not figure skating. She was a swan.
Oh.
And you could call it ballet. She was doing Swan Lake, but she wanted the viewers to know that was happening. We have a whistle. I'm not sure if Malcolm will be allowed out of the box. The penalty has come off of the scoreboard.
I do have headphones on, but I can distinctly hear Isla Malcolm saying, "Let me stay here for a bit longer."
She might come back.
Yeah, she might come back.
I mean, we are friends now. She shrugs.
She shrugs. Maybe
she'll come back.
Keep the people wanting more, Isla.
All right, just outside of Western Australia's territory, we have Caruso ready for the face-off. Some last-minute changes and adjustments from New South Wales. And we're off. Won by New South Wales as Caruso, picked up by Rowe. Rowe getting extreme pressure from number 12, Reader. Puck floating, picked up by Webb. Webb trying to move it, does so successfully, pushing from behind at the same time, coming around the other side, Rowe picking that up again. And Reader redirecting it. Caruso there, she's going to help out, sending it around to number 9, Schmitz. Schmitz trying to get that out, picked up by Noddle. Noddle's getting herself into position, coming around, backhanded a goal from Noddle. Let's see if she does the swan. First a hug, then we'll see if there's a celly.
Give us the swan.
She's just going to celebrate with her friends. So that brings them up to 5, possibly assisted by Webb and Ferguson. We will see.
Yeah, look, I have honestly lost count of how many backhand goals Marina Knoll has gotten in this competition. She is just so slick. Yeah.
Howard controlled the face-off momentarily. Ing is picking it up now. She has Murphy with her and a shot from Payne right in the breadbasket.
Yeah, easy one for the goalie there. I think they were aiming elsewhere, but yeah, went straight in the breadbasket, as you said there, Amy. An easy one for the goalie as Team WA line up defensively, wanting to break this one out as quick as possible.
Payne trying to control that one again off of her skate, sending it across the other way, and an opportunity for here. I'm probably saying that name wrong. You can correct me. Heary. Number 95 sending it back to Lakoviak. Lakoviak sending it forward. Goward is going to chase that down. Mayer might get there first for icing. No icing. Coming back around the other way, off of the Western Australia player. Player falls, Ing falls, but it won't be tripping. That one gloved down and controlled, fortunately, by the player that just picked that up in front of the goalie. And here we go for Western Australia. Lakoviak resetting that play, trying to get the information from that 5th goal at the same time. It was Noddle from Reader, so Reader gets the assist on that last goal. The intensity here is quite high. Caruso sending that across and entering the zone for New South Wales and looking to come the other way. Number 78 dragging that out, Harper. Harper, who we just saw also in the penalty box a bit earlier. Western Australia trying to make some trouble for New South Wales. They do not want to lose their advantage. 62 Noon sending it back around to the other side for 78 Harper to pick up again. She pops that out, comes out to Magnuson. Magnuson takes a shot, a save by Wellard. Wellard has been excellent during this game. She's faced 19 shots so far, and we're in 3rd period. Back to number 4, into the corner of the net, and a frozen puck by Weller. That was a shot by Nicole Clark, but it didn't make it all the way to the goalie. The goalie decided to secure that.
Yeah, we had a bit of a mix of line 3 and line 2, sort of just sending it as hard as they can there. Nicole Clark, big shout outs, just I don't think stopped that whole time. So yeah, I mean, a bit of a mismatched line, but you wouldn't be able to tell unless you knew the players.
Salmons won that face-off, got it over to Clark Compton. Malcolm is there, not able to stop it, but number 8, Kelly does. Still in the zone. Salmons coming in, crashes the net. We'll see if she's okay. That did not sound good.
No, thank God the goals aren't drilled in down here at not Perth Ice Arena, at Cockburn Ice Arena. But yeah, definitely hit that post pretty hard. Hopefully her skates are okay.
She gave a nod. Yeah, it is dangerous.
Yeah,
so skates, that metal on metal is never something fun to hear.
Yeah, hopefully it's all good. I know there's I think Easy Street and Roller around the corner do $5 sharpens, so she might have to go see them after the game.
2 minutes on number 55 in New South Wales, puts Western Australia on the power play now. This is where they really want to be strong. You can see Noddle is telling everyone where they should be, and Salmons is going to take the face-off against Caruso. Again, both players have been excellent. And puck drop goes back to Salmons. Salmons to Lukoviak. Lukoviak walking the line, making some space. She takes that nice shot, redirected by the goalie. Back to Rowe. Rowe dumps it down. Nice way to clear that. New South Wales has had a little bit of trouble keeping Western Australia at bay when needed. Caruso is going to keep pressuring that puck. Salmons is there. Caruso is very strong. And New South Wales now trying to follow Salmons to keep her in control. Malcolm puts a shoulder check on the New South Wales player. Out to Noddle. Noddle fighting for it. New South Wales has kicked it up a notch as far as their defensive play. I can see that they really want to hold Western Australia off, and their positioning is quite a bit better as well. See some shoving in front of the net, trying to move Clark Compton out of position in front of the net, and successfully able to do so. Mayer in front of the New South Wales goalie.
Yeah, they're just absolutely trying to hammer it out of Cockburn Arena here. But yeah, the goalie just too good. And Shelcar Crompton, first appearance in the box with us.
I was just complimenting the moves from New South Wales keeping her away, but here she is in the penalty box with us, and I didn't pick up the call. Did you, Jim?
No, I didn't. I was too busy saying silly things.
We were just busy chatting about hockey and not watching the hockey.
I believe it was a hooking was the call. But we all really know that Isla's been saying, hey, you want to spend some time in that box? And Michelle said, yeah, you know what I do.
It's so much fun over here. All right, that one kept in easily by New South Wales. We are 4-on-4 for maybe a minute, maybe a little bit less. Payne trying to take control here. That one shot from New South Wales, bounces off the boards, back out to Ifrey. Ifrey takes a shot, leg save, second shot, and a goal for New South Wales.
Couldn't quite handle that rebound there.
I think we get to, no? She's not allowed out. Oh, because it's 4-on-4.
It's 4-on-4.
I was eager to let her out, but it was 4-on-4 hockey, so it does go 5-4, and that, yes, I forget about that rule each time. I learned that the other day, and I'd forgotten it immediately.
I learned about that rule, forgot about it because I still didn't understand it, and so I just do the colour.
Yeah, there's no advantage, so that's the problem. When it's 4-on-4, then there's no advantage, so we don't release the player. So It's only when there's an advantage. So we still have 55 in the box for New South Wales for 35 seconds, and a minute 29 on Clark Compton on the away team, Western Australia's bench. So it is 4-on-4. Webb coming into the zone now, coming around, trying to do something with it. A good save by Wellard.
Geez, Abby Webb just tried to put the team at her back there. I actually don't think I've seen her do that this whole tournament. That almost puts it 5-hole, probably just a little too high. And the goalie sort of read her like a book on the way through.
That last goal was from number 6, Payne, assisted by Ifrey for the power play goal. So it's called a power play goal, but it doesn't release the player. Here we go again. Caruso dumping it in. Again, 5-4, 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this game. Salmons takes control of the puck off of the boards, back out to number 16, Cleo Mayer. She sends it in. Webb's going to pick it up. She has Lukoviak assisting her. She's getting pressure from New South Wales. This is a different New South Wales team than I have seen earlier in the competition. They have absolutely turned up the pressure as much as they can. Despite their 13 shots, they have 4 goals on the board. Salmons electing to wait on that and kept in again by New South Wales. Caruso repositioning. I'm going to have to move out of the way shortly to let the player out. Webb back to Malcolm. Malcolm passing it out. Borg picking it up and readjusting. I think I neglected to say when the other penalty had cleared. We are 5-on-4 in favor of New South Wales at the moment. Payne takes a shot hard into the boards. Back over to Webb for Western Australia. Trying to shovel it out. Kept in again. And Rowe taking a shot at the goalie and another goal right at the end of that penalty. They tie the game. We'll see if that counts as a power play goal. Sophia McDonald will not be happy with that. We have The clock's still running. I'm sure they'll adjust it, but it is still running down. So they have reset the time. It is all important now. 5 on 5. Sorry, 5. It was 5 on 5 hockey. Score is 5-5. Shots 23 for Western Australia and 14 for New South Wales.
Yeah, pretty simple one there. I think the attacking player for New South Wales just allowed to wander in and take a pot shot wherever she liked. The defence weren't really to blame there. It really comes down to the forwards. Forwards throwing themselves at whoever has the puck, and just had too much time to have a sneaky little shot.
They have added an extra second onto the clock now. I think they're having a discussion to make sure that everybody is clear that the time is now correct. Noddle is ready to take the face-off against Payne. Those two would know each other well. Puck goes back New South Wales way, and I've got to move my clipboard because that was not smart at all. Being chased down, number 18 and number 18 against each other on each team, Jillian Murphy and Sarah Magnuson. Coming out now on the stick of Noddle. Noddle has Reeder, and Ifrey is going to get there first, but Reeder picks it up on the other side. She's passed out to Ferguson, and a giant save for New South Wales at that moment.
Yeah, great stuff there from Team WA. Reeder ironically read it well, took it around the back of the net, tried to find a shooter. Found Ashley Ferguson, maybe a little off balance, but seemed to rip it nonetheless.
Jim, I know it's early to have this talk, but should we come down to a shootout?
Yeah.
Please do me a solid and you call the shootout.
And I'll do it? Okay, yeah.
All right, good, thanks.
Yeah. I think I should pick the lines, to be honest, but not my job.
Here comes Schmitz, trying to control that puck, passes it out just a little too hard, kept in by Rowe, picked off by Salmons, and a whistle for high sticking.
Yeah, unfortunately,
is it a penalty or a reset here?
That's just a reset. Sarah is called for high sticking. Dory, I've done it a million times. I'm sure her mum somewhere is ready to rip my head off. But yeah, does swing at it. Look, in situations like that, it's very hard to tell where exactly she got it. But I would say that she probably got it below the shoulders.
All right, so they had put 4 players on. Wait, they're trying to change. They're the away team, so they're not allowed to change last.
They tried to do a web for a web. Very sneaky. But
referees were aware. Yeah. Rowe walks the line, trying to get that in. Malcolm sends it down, has Clark Compton to pass that out. Sneaky play by Salmons, denied by New South Wales. Beautiful save by Willard.
Yeah, that was sick.
Back out. New South Wales now crisp passing over to Schmitz. Schmitz backhands it to Caruso. Caruso moving around Webb. Taken away for a moment. This is some of the best women's hockey we have seen here today. This is a very evenly matched game. And Malcolm trying to stop that, not able to do so. Back out to the point. Big shot, big save, second shot. And back out to Malcolm. She has that in her feet. She passes it out to Clark Compton. Clark Compton into the boards. There's a lot of screaming in the house at the moment. It is getting very loud in here. Clark Compton controlling the puck now. Coming out. She's got everybody around her. Noddle takes a shot into the back of the goal. And back out we go. New South Wales trying to poke that out. And Clark Compton not letting that happen. She walks away with it. She's got Ferguson out front. She's down. Leg save. This is going crazy in here. 357.55. Big hit into the boards against Caruso. Popped out for Noddle. Both teams will be putting their top lines out. There is a whistle now. It's going against Lukoviak, who is eager to get into the box as quickly as possible. 5 on 4. Going in favor of New South Wales. 2 minutes for roughing on Lukoviak. Simon's having a chat with the officials, but not going much further than that. Timeout, Western Australia. What do you got?
Oh my God! What a period so far. And you said it halfway through the broadcast there. This is definitely some of the best you said women's hockey, but I'm going to challenge you there. I think it's probably some of the best hockey that we have seen so far. I think if the boys are in the stands, time to pick up your game a bit, because these girls are showing you up. Because this is tight as it's just a couple of teams just going at it. You'd love to see it, and yeah, look, I don't know how this last 4 minutes is going to go, because this has been incredible so far.
I would say at the same time, both of the teams are getting more accurate, and they're really paying attention. They know it matters, and they're really doing the best that they can. I've seen them improve throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I think I think you're going to see the Inferno line deployed here and we are seeing it right now, deployed here from WA.
I can't even hear you, Jim.
We're seeing the Inferno team deployed here from WA. That we saw a set play earlier. I think we're going to see another set play here potentially. But yeah, Team New South Wales have really turned it on.
Mayer tried to bat that one down without high sticking, and it just came slightly out, re-entered the zone a little bit too soon, offside. 150 remaining on the Koviaks, penalty for Western Australia. And here we are, reset. It is getting so loud in this house right now.
Yeah, it is crazy loud in here.
Back down, we are just outside of New South Wales territory. Salmons wins the face-off, gets it back to Webb. Now onto the stick of Payne, over to Murphy. Murphy will enter the zone. Murphy puts the puck forward, goes for it. Magnuson not able to take it away from her. Stopped by Ing. Ing sends it back to Murphy. Mayer is waiting. That one, there was a player in front of the net, not able to get their stick on it. I cannot read the number from here. I think it's number 96 board. Shoveled out by Western Australia. 2 Salmons. They better be quick, New South Wales. They know what she can do. She loses control of the puck. She was pressured off of it by Mayer and picked up by Ing. Ing is going to reset, moving that puck forward. This New South Wales team has started to play better and better together. That one just went past Magnuson's stick. Ing's going to collect that deep in Western Australia territory. Maybe 45 seconds remaining. Not able to get that shot off by Caruso. And here's Payne. The house has gone wild. Caruso with the puck. She's going to move it over to Schmitz. Schmitz back over to Payne. Payne hits that one hard. Goes a little bit too wide. Again, picked up by Mayer. Mayer leaves it back for Schmitz. Schmitz, another shot, just goes a little bit wide. Bounce, a big bounce off the boards, back out. I'm going to move out of the way there. Just 100 shots right there in front of the goal, and players flying all over the place. Noddle now with the puck, and she will move that out. Ifrey sends it down to Payne. Payne's going to collect it, but she has, I think, Clark Crumpton coming at her. I'm just standing back waiting for the penalty to clear, and New South Wales going to re-enter right when it becomes 5-on-5. It's going to pop right back out onto the stick of Clark Crumpton. We are 5-on-5, so unsuccessful scoring on that power play for New South Wales. Clark Crumpton enters the zone. Shot goes way high into the glass, and here we go. Mayer trying to lose Salmons. Gets past Clark Crumpton onto Rowe's stick. Rowe weaving, changing direction. Clark Crumpton is not going to leave her alone. Good pass over to 62, Poppy Noon. Poppy Noon sends it forward. It's going to be wide. Goalie elects to stop that for Webb. Webb getting pressured by Ifrey. Back out to Salmons. We'll watch Salmons. Oh, whiffs on the puck. Opportunity for Payne now. Payne backhands it to Schmitz. Schmitz sends it across, but it goes blocked. Payne, Salmons sending it out. Might be icing if Borghese can get there. No icing.
No ice, didn't try hard enough, I think, there.
Here we go back the other direction. With Koviak picks up the puck now. And picked off by Payne. Payne going to the net. Salmons trying, Webb trying to stop her. Into the corner, the puck goes. 35 seconds remaining. This house is loud as can be. I've not heard it this loud since I've been here. Back over for Sophie Reeder. She's going to pick up her own pass, and she's going to try to do something with it. I'm not sure either team wants to go to a shootout. We're not sure what that will look up. Picked off by number 18, Murphy. She sends it in while her line goes for a change. And back to Malcolm. Malcolm, hard pass, just goes past the stick of Ferguson. Ferguson's going to fight for that with Noon. Back into their territory, and that's the game. Jim, you promised you would do it.
Electric stuff. Yeah, I didn't promise I'd do it, but I didn't think it was going to happen. But no, I will still do it. Hey, look, electric stuff there. I know Team WA is sort of looking down a bit. I think they should have done that a lot earlier. I can't really speak to Team New South Wales. I don't know them that well, but I do know Team WA. I think we're going to see Sarah Salmons out there. I think we're going to see Marina Noddle out there.
I was going to ask you, who are you going to pick to do the shootout?
I think we're going to see Isla Mel come out there, and I think we're going to see Michelle Carr-Crompton, and that would probably be my 5. I believe it goes through 5.
I see
again.
Emma Moonen warming up, possibly. Yes. So it looks to me like they're going to put Emma Moonen out. Oh, sorry, I've got that backwards, don't I?
No, wrong way around.
Wrong way around.
They've
got Madeline Reed warming up. They're both number 31, aren't they? Very confusing. So Madeline Reed, will Madeline Reed take the shootout?
It kind of looks that way, potentially. And then, I've probably got a bit of a cheat here, but it looks like Borg is getting ready to have a shot. Are you going to see Cleo Mayer out there? Schmidt's out there. Caruso.
Pardon me, Salmons is elected to go second, if I read that correctly.
There you go.
So New South Wales getting ready as well. So each team collects a point for that tie, which will be broken, I believe, 5 skaters apiece.
And then they go again, I believe. I don't think it goes to the whole team because, we'll be here forever. But I think it's the top 5, and then top 5 go again. As Caruso takes to the stage. For those of you who don't know, the ring needs to be dead silent with no one else. Sorry, the benches need to be dead silent with no one else on the ice as Caruso comes. Caruso needs to keep the puck moving forward at all times. She can't cut back. And generally, you want to get the goalie moving. She slots it back there. Yeah, as I just said, you got to keep that goalie moving. I think she zigged when she should have zagged. And,
what do you think about putting in a goalie that's cold for the shootout?
Look, I don't know. I
no
personally, I'm not confident saying it either way. Personally, I don't know. Look, it's a tough one. Obviously, one goalie's just let in 5 goals, and the other one's fresh as, so maybe that's part of the consideration.
Michelle Clark-Compton now going in. Denied.
Tries to go the same way as the New South Wales player. Look, it's all down to the goalie a little bit here. I think in the grand scheme of things, I think WA is locked into finals regardless. I think it actually matters more to New South Wales. I think, by the way it goes, that you need to win at least 2 games, as we have number 6 here coming for a shot.
That is Payne. She goes high.
Yeah, it's Payne tries to go top chat, but misses the net.
We are up 1 for New South Wales. Noddle's coming out for Western Australia for the second shot.
Yeah, look, this is going to be a tough one for the goalie. If I was the goalie, I'd say, can you get the Tudor shooter out for this one? Because, Marina Noddle is a very creative shooter, but with that being said, sometimes the game can get to you.
Willard's come out a bit and blocks that shot.
There you go. Tudor shooter be damned. That was incredible stuff from the goalie there. And, Marina Noddle is not an easy person to stop. So full credit to the goalie. We're headed for an upset, ladies and gentlemen.
Rowe coming out now for New South Wales.
Again, she's probably want to get the keeper low.
No, second shot denied.
We go again. Think we may see a Salmons here.
So after 3, they're allowed to repeat?
I believe so. So you go 3 and then up to 5, maybe. I don't know. It seems to change depending on what day of the week it is.
Don't ask me. But we do have Salmons. You are correct.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Sarah
confident
Salmons.
when a goal goes in. Further than that, I don't really know what the rules are.
This is number 4 for Western Australia. Salmons taking the puck.
Salmon's usually pretty good at getting goalies on a breakaway. I haven't seen them much in a shootout. There we go.
Denied by Wellard. Wellard has been perfect so far.
Massive from Wellard. Like, you know, you just full credit to Wellard. She just took down 3 of the WAHL's best shooters, and it all kind of, I think, comes down to this. Don't quote me on it.
Cleo Mayer coming out now, alt captain for New South Wales. Goes high into the glass. Last attempt for Western Australia. Setting out Malcolm.
Isla Malcolm, one of my favourite shooters.
Our friend from the penalty box.
Fan from the penalty box. Very clever, very strong player. Let's see what Malcolm can do here.
And a goal! A goal for Malcolm makes us tied. New South Wales has one last attempt to come ahead.
Sometimes you just got to send it, and send it she did. A very different attempt from the last 3.
Wait, are we number 5 now? Or are we
I think we're up to
6?
number 5, yeah.
This is the 5th one, okay.
Yeah, you notice Malcolm shot from a bit further out, picked a gap, whereas the last couple of shooters tried to get it in real close.
This is Schmitz coming on to the puck now. And again, a bit wide into the glass again.
And I believe that's last chance.
So Western Australia now coming out for the 5th, I believe we're at the 5th shot.
Yeah, 5th shot. I think this could do it. Also Lukoviak spent a bit of time with us in the box too, and you know, don't tell her, but also one of my favourite players. Let's see what she can do here. Yeah,
Denied. We're going to go again.
We're going to go again. A great shot there from Molly. Tried to deke her wide, but couldn't quite get there.
I am not clear. Do we go 5 again, or is it 1 for 1?
I believe you can go. You go 1 for 1.
Oh, we've got numbers on the glass for us.
So we're all even. Yeah. So
now do we reset 5?
Yeah, I think it's a bit like Quidditch. Just goes on forever. I'm not really sure.
I feel for the goalies.
I feel for the goalies too. I feel for the commentator who doesn't know what's going on.
Wellard is going to face another shot from Malcolm.
Let's see if Malcolm goes for the long shot again.
So Western Australia going first now in the 2nd set.
I believe, yeah. It's a bit like tennis, I guess.
That one, no good.
So it may come down to this potentially. Okay, so now any player can go. So they can send Malcolm out until she's blue in the face if she wants, or whatever.
Caruso coming out for New South Wales. I believe Caruso got the last one.
Yeah, I think if they don't get this, then we keep going. And if they do get this, maybe we get one more chance, potentially, or not. No, we don't. This is it.
Is it? And then what? Denied.
Yeah. I guess don't worry about then what.
No, Clark Compton's coming out.
Yeah, Clark Compton's coming out, so we're trying a different shooter.
So we'll keep going.
Keep going.
Like Quidditch.
Like Quidditch.
Thanks for that, Jim.
It just goes on forever. I'll never understand
Clark Compton coming in against Wellard and a goal.
Right now, I believe if New South don't get this, I believe it's all over.
New South Wales has an opportunity now. I feel for the DeFries players who are waiting. They'll be getting more and more nervous as they wait. But here we go. Rowe coming out for New South Wales. No pressure. Gathers the puck on her forehand and sends it in. Denied. A win for Western Australia.
That's one for WA. But at the same time, New South Wales, I think, surprised themselves getting this far. They did an outstanding job capitalising on a bit of a napping WA team, to be honest. And they tested them, and they tested them right to the end. And I don't really like shootouts, to be honest. So yeah, I see that as a win in a different book, maybe not the tournament book, but I see that as a win for New South Wales there.
I'm with you on that one, Jim. New South Wales played some of the best hockey we've seen them play yet in this tournament. They stood up. They should be very proud, and Western Australia comes away with the win on this.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of do or die there. I think potentially, maybe, don't quote me on it, that 1 point could come in handy for New South Wales to make finals, but we'll see how the rest of the tournament shakes out.
Thanks for being here with me. I think we'll both be back for the DeFries game next.
I think I'm going to need a coffee or something. That went on a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So, no, thanks for having me, and I guess we're signing off.
Signing off for this game. Thanks, everybody.